Hello and welcome to Mickey Art. My name's Michelle Edhouse and today I am painting. Yay! How does it get any better than that? Whoop whoop. Now sometimes because I generate so many paintings for this channel, sometimes I'm like, I feel like I've done every colour combination and every other possible thing. So the next 3 videos, which I'm going to paint all today so that you can have them over the next few days as we have a bit of sunshine holiday time here in the sunny summer of New Zealand. So what I did was I asked my beautiful family if they would contribute, and I'm having each of them come and give me some inspiration according to them. And Glenn is up first. Glenn is my husband, for those of you that have not met him. And he has asked for white, grass green, phthalo blue with, oops, it's a bit runny, a bit thick, with some silicone in it. And then some crimson splashed on top. We're doing this in a funnel on a little piece of MDF. Now this piece of MDF, and that all 3 of them are going to be done on MDF. Oh, look at this ruler. I can't even read the thingies. Is roughly 13 centimeters by 20 centimeters, which would be 2, 4, 6, 8 by 5 inches. So check it out. Look what I just created. Dum, dum, super pretty. Now I have not gessoed or prepped this MDF in any way, so I am expecting as it dries for the MDF to have created some texture underneath. But I'm just going to lift this funnel and spiral it round. And move that off. And before it all runs off the sides, we need to get some of this paint lengthened out. And before I do complete stretching, because I've got way more paint than I need, where's that red gone? I promised him the red. Ugh! He wanted reds. Okay, what I'm going to do is got some red on my finger and just flicking it out like I've done before with silicone, and this red does have silicone in it, so let's see what it creates. Gonna do a corner catcher just so that the paint actually makes it to the corners. I've got it sitting on a baking tray. Oh look, there's some red coming up in that cell there as well. Let's go diagonal to that back corner. Bring it back. Oh, some of these cells have got red in them. But he did talk about flicking the red on top, so I don't think he's going to be upset about this. Look at that. Almost wish I didn't flip the red on, but that's okay. Just gonna take that big hunk there off. And now that it's stretched out, we're going to get a lot more cells. And the silicone that's in that flicked on red is going to go flicky flicky, growy growy. Woohoo! I like it. I like it. Do you like it? Looks like these paintings might be quite quick, which is exciting. I probably should have just put this on pots, but that's okay. Let's show you an up close and personal look at this. I like it. I actually think I would have liked it more if I hadn't flicked that red on top, but I really like it. It's come out really cool. So it's kind of like a sandwich pour. Now the white I used was my house paint, which is mixed the same way as I mix my normal paints, which is Floetrol and water. But with the house paint I also add some extra PVA glue, white glue, school glue, whatever you want to call it. And it's just gives it a little bit extra binder. So I'm pleased with that. I'm going to put that aside to dry and just have a quick look underneath here, see what is going on. Ooh, yes, there's some very pretty looking stuff over here, so give me 2 seconds. Okay, let's drop the camera down. Ugh. There we go. I really like this bit in here. And I think I'm going to go with a teardrop or water droplet cabochon for this. So we got some blue tack, cabochon and a stick, and I'm just going to dip it just like that. Oh, come on, focus. It's focused on the ground. How's that? pretty. Flip it over, set it down. And give it a bit of heat. And I'm going to go back in the same place now that we've got some cells in there with a love heart. Well, that's interesting. Not necessarily my most favourite so far, but we'll see. Now, because I am doing 3 in a row, I'm actually going to collect the paint from each of them into a container. Let's just see what's under here. This is what's left in the funnel. Can we create something magical out of that? What do you reckon? No. Alright, let's gather it up. I'll be back in a couple of seconds, your time, to show you the dry result. I adore you guys. I hope you're having an amazing holiday season. And if you're not, choose again. Draw a line in the sand and go, from now on, I'm having fun. Alright, you ready to see the dry result? In 3, 2, 1. Ta-da! There she is, all dry. Now, as I showed you, I poured on, what's that, 6mm MDF, and there is a slight bow. Now, can you see that curve? Not much, but there is. Although there's not as much of texturing as I thought there would be, as I've had on other MDFs, so that's kind of nice. Oftentimes the particles in MDF will swell up and then not all shrink back in the same order as they had smoothly been before. But I really like it. It's that red splash. I would never have done it myself. I would never have put that on there, but Glenn insisted, so I did it, you know, and it's created something that, as I say, I would not have done. Hey dudes, check out this little dude, a little frog poking his tongue out at you or singing or something. He's so cool. Anyway, back to the conversation. Yeah, that red is definitely not something I would have done before. It does look like a lily pondy type look, but then that red splash is like, what is that? What puts question in your world? And hey, when there's question in your world, you're creating. Anytime you come to a decision, judgment, a conclusion, you cannot see other possibilities. So what question can you put into your world today that will open up a greater reality? Maybe even one greater than you ever imagined possible. Anyway, talking of things that we can be made greater, we've got our little cabochon. They are reasonable. This one's got something weird going on, and it's got tiny little dots. They are incy wincy spiders. Well, not spiders, they're just dots. Weird. But I quite like that one. And leave my hand there so that we can keep the focus. And again, has that lily pad look. This kind of looks like a lily pad, but then it also looks like Pac-Man. So I don't know what Pac-Man's going after, but he's on a mission. Oh, how does it get any better than that? Look at this. It's so pretty. So, there you go. I like them. I like it. I'm really pleased with it. And I'm happy to say that I'm pretty pleased with the next two that are coming over the next little while as well. I did 3 in a day with the boys and Glenn, and this is number 1. So hit that subscribe button if you want to see what Aiden and Damien have created with me. Well, can't say they created with me. They all came in, told me what to do, and then left me to it. So how's it get any better than that? How Mum do this? Alright, see ya. I'm going back to my computer. But I had fun. I created some magic for you guys to watch while I am away at my sister's lake house batch, whatever you want to call it. We call it a batch in New Zealand. To us, a lake house is something very high-end, expensive, flash kind of thing. And a batch is quite, it's not so flash. You know, the kids sleep on mattresses on the floor and that sort of stuff. But it's at the lake, and they've got a boat that we can go and whiz around and water ski behind and all that sort of thing. So we are off to do that. While I'm there, I will be holding a stall at their annual music concert down at Mangakino. So if you are watching this on Sunday night, Monday morning, and are in the area, come and say hi. I will be at Mangakino concert on Monday from 12 o'clock onwards, so come say hi. Otherwise, I will catch you in the next video, which will be Monday night, although I'm going to record the ending now. So, talk to you really soon. Bye bye.